Isaiah tells a story in Isaiah 58 of a time when God and the people just weren't quite on the same page. They just weren't quite getting along. And listen to the mismatch of expectations where the people are seeking God, they're fasting, they're humbling themselves, but God's just not buying it. They fast and they exploit their workers. And God asks them, and I'm paraphrasing here, you're doing all this religious activity, but you're also ignoring the poor. And so we hear God come back to them and say, is this not the fasting I have chosen to loose the chains of injustice, to untie the cords of the yoke, and to set the oppressed free from every yoke? Is it not to share your food with the hungry, and to provide the poor wanderer with shelter, when you see the naked to clothe them, and not to turn away from your own flesh and blood? I mean, here's a chance for God to really dish out some thunderbolts, because they're not getting it. They are fantastic at religious activity, but they are not great at caring for those around them. And then God shows them what would happen if they actually did engage with God's priorities. In verse 8, then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear, and your righteousness will go before you. And the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. And then you will call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry for help, and he will say, here am I. And don't you get the impression that there is so much more God has to offer them and wants for them, but they had no compassion for the poor. And so we see the frustration of God with the people who are just really happy to show up for the religious activities like fasting and prayer, but ignore the core values of God's heart, and that we work to meet the needs around us.